Hello, Autobot tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Factorio with me, BlueAnkylo. It's another day for me, and I've done a fair bit of stuff off camera again, trying to keep things rolling, and I'll show it off in a second. First off, I want to explain a little bit about how the bots work, since I left that sort of unfinished at the end of last episode. I moved my RoboPort over this way. Basically, turns out I don't have the research yet for what I wanted to do, which was transfer items from, say, an output chest to an input chest. That one is right here, logistics system, which requires provider chests and requester chests. We can't do that yet because we don't have blue science. I also spent a bit of time off camera finishing up all the green research, so I think everything left is blue. There was very few new things. Most of it was like gun damage +1, shooting speed +1. I think I can have a couple more bots following me around. Just, you know, simple upgrades like that. I also researched the trains and car tech, so we'll have a look at that later on. In fact, I didn't even bother with this yet, but I suppose I could set that off. It requires, I don't know, alien technology. Just actually, you know, those aren't that hard to build. Interestingly enough, alien artifacts to alien science packs is one of the easier. It's much easier than blue research. I thought this would be very difficult. Whatever, we'll start it off. That's the only thing left to research, I think. Anyway, so right now the RoboPorts can't do too much. What I have done is I've given them a passive provider chest and put some repair packs in there. So anything in the green zone will get repaired if an enemy damages it. So what happens is my laser turrets up here get attacked by monsters, and then the little bots go and repair it. And I did make sure that works. And I also think if I put, say, lasers or factories, whatever, a good supply of buildings in this chest, the bots will actually go build any destroyed buildings. So like, say this mine got destroyed. If I had an electric mine in the RoboPort, the guys would go rebuild it after the monsters died. That's the idea anyway. So we're gonna have to get blue research, which I actually, this one over here, I'll show you. There's a few changes. I'm getting ready for blue research. The other big thing you should probably notice is that we're using electric furnaces now rather than the old steel furnaces. Electric furnaces aren't too hard to make. They require steel, stone, and advanced circuits. We're going to talk about those advanced circuits in a little bit, but point is they're pretty easy to make. They actually require a lot of electricity. I've been putting effectivity modules in them because they're 180 each, and that actually adds up really quickly. So I have upgraded my power system a little bit. And I think I might have changed the iron mine loadout just a little bit. We've got 16 iron and 16 furnaces, although I think I've got 3 on steel right now. We don't need tons of steel, and these guys are doing a pretty good job. What we really needed was lots of these iron plates. And as you can see, the iron plates still were barely making enough to actually do what I want to do, because they need to get all the way down here. I also smartened up a little bit and made it go underground here for this little chest instead of having that little windy road thing. Whatever, I made it look a little bit nicer. And some more double speed. You know, good times. And I think I've upgraded most of the assembly machines to level 2 now. Some of them will have speed modules to speed things up. One of our weaknesses is actually the amount of cables we can get. So I've made sure these are actually, sorry, the amount of cables, but we weren't getting enough copper, so I've made them productivity, which gets us a little bit, they're a little bit slower, but you get more output instead for the input, basically. I'll go over that stuff a little bit more later on if you want. The point is, what I've been doing is we've got lots of greens and reds, and we need to start doing the blue research. So to make those, you need batteries, steel plates, advanced circuits, no big deal, we know how to make those, and smart inserters. In fact, I've already automated 3 out of the 4 of those. So then I was looking at smart inserters, how do we build those? Smart inserters require electronic circuits and fast inserters. Those require inserters, iron, and electronic circuits. So a lot of electronic circuits, that's why I'm so low on them, really. So what I did is I thought, well, you know, I've already got the inserters built, so let's just spread it up to this direction. We'll make the normal inserters go this way. And then we'll put 2, for now anyway, 2 fast inserter creators. Now these guys are definitely limited by the electronic circuits and iron plates. Like, I don't get enough resources for them to build all the time. That's why there's such a backlog. And then once we've got the blue circuits up at the top, then I've had these guys turn them into fast inserters. and then they all end up in this chest. So I've actually got a pretty good supply. It's not bad. And then this assembling machine is just about ready to start making blue science. And I actually decided productivity because the main problem, and I'll explain this now, I think, is we actually have a shortage of plastic. I can make tons of steel, battery, and smart inserters as long as I get enough copper, basically. But the advanced circuits, the purple guys, they require a lot of plastic, and my plastic is limited over here. I could put more chemical plants, but we're actually limited by petroleum gas. So, I mean, I'm getting some plastic, but it's not really enough to keep all my advanced circuits going. We're just not getting enough petroleum gas. So I've changed it to productivity modules. It's a little bit slower. I think it uses a little bit more electricity. But every now and then we'll get a double plastic bar for the same input. And I actually did the same thing here for the oil refineries, just so we get a little bit more petroleum gas. Because that's the big one we really need a lot of. We've got tons of this other stuff. Light oil, heavy oil. We just got tons of it. But not nearly enough petroleum. I think all this is the same as before. This was the lubricant that makes us get electric engines. I think I've actually got a pretty good supply of these now. Yeah, we've got, you know, like 64 engines ready to go. Basically, engines aren't too difficult. Just need pipes. Just iron stuff, really. And we've got lots of, well, we can make flamethrower ammo pretty easily. All I had to do was put... Did I do this wrong? Oh, I actually put them in the wrong chest. Oops. I was trying to get a little bit more going. So a couple iron plates, and it just keeps working away pretty easy. Let's do another quick roundabout, because I have changed a couple things. This is our fancy circuits. We actually don't use processing units too much just yet. But again, we're limited by the advanced circuits. I don't have enough of these puppies, basically. Basically, things like the modules use them, and I've been building a lot of modules, and what else uses a lot of those? Well, because you need the modules for the science pack. Basically, anything that uses advanced circuits is really tough on plastic. So that's what I've been working on. I've removed the oil from down here because it wasn't producing hardly anything left. I think if we mouse over 10%, yeah, they're basically dried up. So I replaced it with solar farm, quite a large solar farm, and a slightly larger accumulator factory. If I check the power situation right now, we are actually getting most of our power from solar panels. We got 100 solar panels for 6 megawatts altogether. And you can see the blue line, during the daytime anyway, we're actually getting most of our power from solar once again. And over the nighttime, well, the accumulators help out a little bit. Steam power helps out a lot too. That's just how it goes. These assembling machines level 2 suck up a ton of power, and the furnaces did too, but I've been trying to lower their consumption a little bit, just to make sure everything works. Things like the laser turrets require a lot of energy stored up, so we got to make sure they work. The copper mines, similarly, we've got them on electric furnaces now, although I probably got more furnaces than we have copper. I'm going to have to find a new copper field pretty soon, because I'm actually running low on cables and circuits, electronic circuits. The water pipes for the steamers are a little bit different. I just built a whole bunch of pumps just to try to keep the water pressure up, because I find when they're under full use, which is a little rare, but when they are actually all at full performance, when they're all at nighttime when we need them, they actually run a little bit low on water. And I've got a ton of boilers, and I don't know, it's been really hard for me to figure out a good balance, because when they're not being used, you can see only like 2 boilers are on, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't think they use up the water as quickly, obviously. There's a very little steam coming out of them right now. When they're on full usage, this whole place, you can barely actually see your guy. He's covered in white smoke. Steam. So that's that. I think that's everything that I've changed, really. That's the big stuff. We have new things to research. Well, I guess what I want to do, I want to research blue stuff now, and I want to show some of the car and train stuff to get started, because I want to learn how to do that now too. But because of the petroleum gas shortage specifically, I was looking around in what I can research, and I think the first thing I want to get is actually this advanced oil processing. Because once we get this will give us a better mixture of petroleum gas than the old one, the original oil processing. It uses up water, but that's no big deal. And then 10 crude oil to 5.5 petroleum is a lot better than 10 to 4. And then furthermore, we can take the light oil, which this makes a lot of light oil, and we can turn that directly into petroleum gas with a little bit more water. And we can even turn heavy oil to light oil and then light oil to petroleum, because all of this light oil and heavy oil, we don't even use hardly anything. So I want to upgrade our petroleum product, basically, so we get lots of petroleum gas. So with that in mind, all I was waiting for was to insert some advanced circuits. And I do have enough. I'm pretty sure I measured I have enough for the 75 that's required. Where was it? We just finished Alien Tech, which means I can build those now too if I want. Now we're going to do the one I was just looking at, but can't remember. There it is. Go. Alright, so now these labs will require the blue stuff. And it's going to take a while, I think, because they craft very slowly. 12 seconds, I think. I don't know if I should be using the speed modules instead, to be honest. Or I could have 2 of these, I suppose. Let's have 2. I'd rather have 2 and have them more effective. More productive, basically. So I'm waiting to see where this blue thing goes. Someone gonna... Oh, I forgot. I forgot one step. I forgot to give them long reachers to pull it in. I added that extra line, and I forgot to actually... I'm out of them, of course. Well, I almost had everything ready to go. Sorry about that. We were 99% ready for this. And we're going to have way more labs than we're ever going to be able to fund with blue research for a long time. Can you suck in from there? Yeah, good. Okay, so we're finally getting a little bit of blue research started. Like I was saying, like I was trying to say, is I would rather have... Basically, I was thinking with the modules we have, we can make... where are they? We can make speed, we can make energy efficiency, or we can make productivity. Energy efficiency is less important as long as you can just keep building solar panels. So it's not that big a deal. I don't mind putting it in the electric furnaces, because that's fine. Speed is good because you get higher production, but you can also get higher production just by building more factories, like faster production, basically. What really is handy is these productivity modules. Although they're a little bit slower, if you can add extra factories, or extra assemblies, or whatever you want, you actually get a better efficiency of resources put in to resources come out. So, for anything when you're starting with something that's somewhat rare, like for now, plastic and gas, the purple modules, the productivity ones, are much more... I think it's a much better idea myself, for now. So what I want to do is set this guy up for also blue, and I guess I could build a couple more pink ones for him. It does take a while, especially when you have to build the purple circuits yourself. I've got enough to actually cancel those and just build just the productivity modules. Saves a lot of time. Yeah, because I want to get... I don't know, I can split the chest up. I've got lots of everything but advanced circuits, and we will we'll be fine. I think I'll be fine anyway. So let's take, you know, a couple stacks of each. Most of this stuff is pretty easy to craft, so it's not a big deal. I'll take half of those. Definitely limited by advanced circuits for this stuff. And what else was there that goes in there? The smart inserters. A little bit slowed down by smart inserters, but mostly by the plastic for advanced. Okay, I was gonna put the copper cables somewhere too. What takes copper cables, these guys? I've just got a fair bit of junk sitting in my inventory here. There you go. And coal I should put somewhere too eventually. Anyway, we've got 2 guys producing blue, so our research should go. The next step was let's test out some trains and stuff. Let's learn how that works while we're getting our oil upgrade. In fact, I want to save this area for oil later on, so we'll build up north. Because I don't know how to do trains and cars and stuff yet. This area will be fine. In fact, I don't even need that inserter there anymore. Got lots of stuff. Okay, so cars and stuff. Let's see. We've got a whole line for rail that curves, train stops, rail signals. I did research all this stuff off camera. I apologize if you really wanted to see it. Cars and engines require normal engine units, not not electric engine units like I have, of course. Of course. Is that all the new stuff right there, basically? I still haven't figured out blueprints yet. I think that's all I've got new, really. I didn't really research that much new stuff, to be honest. We can build science packs now. Purple science packs. In fact, that's not hard. You know, I might as well set this up while I'm thinking about it, because that's not that difficult. All I have to do is, well, I have to change the power grid here a little bit. We'll put them... That will work. Oh, come on. Sometimes if you... They don't add a wire all the time. Oh, I guess... Put one there. Gotta make sure everything's working. And I will need to be able to put a red one beside these guys, so... Alright, I guess like every science lab needs a power pole practically, the way I'm doing it now. It's kind of a pain. Maybe every second one? It's a bit of a pain, but whatever. I just need a little bit more space on the left side for the next line. Because this line will be... Oh, and then this thing's in the way. Oh, no. Well... Can't win them all. I can go underneath it. And then this lab might miss out on the purple research or something. I don't know. In the long run, it won't matter too much. Okay. So the plan was to take another one of these assembly factories, put it up here, give it some power. I used a small pole, oops. And actually, yeah, that, no, sorry, one further down from there. I want the line to start kind of up here, so that this guy can get some for sure. And might as well put the exerter. I know they're inserters, but it's going to exert. And this guy is just going to make purple, which is actually pretty easy. All we need is one chest and one normal inserter. And it's limited basically by how many... This one is just limited by how many alien artifacts I've got. And I've gotten a few, but we'll definitely have to go clearing some more... some zones. We'll just take them all for now. I know you need those to build some stuff too, but for now, we'll get a little bit of purple research stocked up so we can actually research everything. I expect it to take a while. In fact, I want it to be more I want to get double productivity out of it if I can. What are you short on? Oh, plastics. Always plastic with you guys. Alright, well, while you guys are doing all that, build me 2 more of those. Okay. So now we've got actually all 4 types of research at least started. It's better than nothing. These guys are going to run out of purple circuits before too long. And I can add more of these blue ones if I need to later on. The research is going to take a while. So anyway, that was one little thing that's new. The other thing was, of course, the trains and stuff, which needs engines. Now, I've got lots of electric engines stored up here. We need some normal, not electric engines. Easy for me to say, right? So this time we're just going to only give them some pipes. Eventually, okay, we'll stop that one. We'll build some pipes. It's pretty easy to set up a fair number of normal engines. It's just a matter of building the pipes, really. I've got steel and gears ready for it. Alright, start building as soon as you can. And then we'll show you guys cars and stuff. That should be fun. Hopefully by the time all that's done, we'll have our research finished. In fact, I have a feeling this is going to take until next episode. I might have to waste some time off camera. You know, these actually build quite quickly. Interestingly enough. We're going to burn through my alien artifact supply pretty quick. Oh well, that'll be nice. When we want to do purple research, we'll be ready. We're more ready for purple than we are for blue, oddly enough. Just because it's so easy. Oh, of course, I didn't finish it. Oh, blue. Silly blue. You got to be able to insert this stuff. Just make sure there's at least one for each lab. And then I ran out of those again. I'll go put my pipes in to make sure I've got some more engines coming along while we're working. More pipes. Keep going. Good. More long inserters. How far do we get? That one, that one, that one. Alright, so the labs should now be able to stock up on all colors of potions, so long as we can keep building these blue guys, basically. And then I'll have to go clear out some enemy bases for more purple. But that's not bad. Did I make... I did make the second productivity one. Okay. Get it going. Get her going. Alright. Got a few more circuits. Good. And how's the steel engines? We got 3. Okay, how many of these did we need to get stuff started? I guess we could start with a car. We could actually make some rails. We've got train stuff. I think for these ones, this might be when you need smart chests or something. I don't know. It's more stuff to connect to the logistics network. I just don't know how to connect it up super easily. I've never built a train before in this game. Is this guy still building away? Good. Just taking his sweet time. I guess engines aren't fast. Let's build some more pipes while we're waiting. And this productivity module is almost done. Well, we're getting somewhere. I suppose we'll have a good reason to go clear out enemy bases pretty soon, because I don't think it's too far off before we're going to want purple research for some of this stuff. Well, supposedly. I mean, most of it's just blue, but there is... I mean, this is red, green, and purple, so I could actually aim for that without having to worry about the blue. In fact, that's really nice. I don't know if there's very many purple, not blue. Most of them are blue, obviously. Almost everything is blue. So, I really need to get... I need to get the plastic first. That is the priority. These are everything. I mean, look at that. That's 300 of everything. That's going to take a long time. Alright, so we've got the next module, just to make sure we get a little bit more purples. I mean, we've done a pretty good job. Are we getting... It's just one artifact to one... No! Oh, no wonder we've got so many. It's one artifact to 10 packs. Oh, we are laughing. I'm actually going to keep a few then. Yeah, the purple's really not bad. I mean, we'll have to go further and further out to kill the aliens, but, oh, geez, 10 to 1? That's really, really good. Wow. Okay, so it's just plastic. Once we figured out how to get those blue packs automated, we will be set. Alright. I'm actually pretty happy about that. That's cool. I just need more plastic, and then we can really ramp stuff up. I can start adding more... I can add another one of these assemblies to create more purple. Well... I actually need copper too very soon. We're running really low on copper plates. I need to expand the copper mines probably. Maybe that's what we'll do with the trains. What do you think? We could expand to one of the larger copper mines somewhere out here and try to ship it back in a train. That might be cool. But first a car, seeing as we've just got enough stuff for a car now. Wow, that built fast. So how do cars work even? I've never even... Where did it go? Where's my car? There's my car. So what do? Right click. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. It needs fuel. It's a coal car. Right click. No, that destroys it. It has a trunk. That's cool. How do you get in? No, I don't want to burn it. Good start. Light my car on fire. How do you get in your car? This might be one of those times I have to actually look at the controls. Game. Get into car. Where is it? Do you guys see? Oh, look at this. This is going to be useful. Connect train, disconnect train. Stuff that I haven't had to use before. Production statistics. What? Oh, that's just the... Okay, that's the power. That's always... Oh, look. The bot was coming to repair my car. It took its sweet time because it's a long way away. But it actually would have come and repaired it. Good. So if we park... If we make like a garage... the bots will actually come and fix them. That's cool. Anyway, back to controls. Where's the get in car button? Weapons, blueprints, no, pole cables, build ghost. That's weird. Oh, is that? Maybe you can queue up a bunch of buildings in a row or something. Oops, no, controls. Build, mine, window, tech, character, blah, blah, blah. Enter, leave, oh, it's just enter. Yeah, easy. Awesome. Okay, so S makes you move backwards. W seems to do nothing. Oh, makes you go forward. Good. It turns... Oh, I crashed into a tree. Good start. Good start. So, it does take damage when you crash into stuff. But look how fast it is. Holy cow. Yeehaw! Okay. Well, you know what? That's great, because now I can get to my oil thing. They're actually running low too. Oh, man, we run out of oil so quickly. 0.1, 0.4, 0.14. Sheesh. Okay, so I imagine forests are bad for your car. You keep going, but you take some damage. And water doesn't hurt you, you can't go through it. Hey, repair bot! Awesome! Autobots, even if I destroy my car. Now, I imagine, like, running into stuff. Yeah, like, I destroyed the building and my car took a ton of damage. So, I'll probably want to think of making roads that don't have pipelines in the way everywhere or something. But still, that's good. I like it. And I can just leave my car there for a while. And it's got lots of coal, so it's not going to run out. And the bots will heal it up eventually. I think. Yeah, there they come. Cool. Awesome. That's actually pretty good. I like it. We've got a way to get around. So, that was the car. Now for trains. Cargo wagons. We need 15 engine units. So let's just make like a test track up here. Just so I can start getting the hang of it. I should start making some train. How long does it take? Pretty quick. Train stop. I'll build a rail signal. Build a couple cargo wagons. Let's see how this looks. Alright, so we got train stuff. Okay, looks like you can make corners. Or diagonals, that is to say. I mean, yeah. You can definitely make diagonals. Probably not going to connect like that. Oh, that's dumb. Although, interestingly enough, you could have them in the same tile. So if I put a curve... Oh, curves are, like, long. Okay, so that's not really going to happen. Okay. So train tracks definitely take up quite a lot of space, and they can overlap. Okay. Oh, okay, that's good, because then... although that's kind of a dirty crossing. What I could do, I assume then, is this is what the rail signals are for. Let's build a couple more rail signals. A couple more train stops. I kind of like the looks of this. I have a feeling it's going to take a while to really get the hang of it properly without blowing up all my trains or something. But, so now we're going diagonal. Awesome. That's pretty cool. And we can put another kind of an S curve there a little bit. Cool, cool. Not that this is going to do us any good, but I need to figure out how trains cross tracks and probably stop and start. So train stop would stop there. Or that direction. So it depends on the side that it's on for what direction would stop there. Okay, so first off, let's see if we can just get a train going up and down or something like that. I didn't have nearly enough steam engines to actually get this to work. Or normal engines. We need 4 more. Have I got enough? Yeah, it's going. It's going. Okay. I kind of like the sounds of this, actually. This is kind of cool. What I do need to make sure is that the rail signal will do what I'm thinking it does. So, like, if there's a... I want them from the top direction, you'd want to stop there. From that direction, you'd want to stop. How do you make it stop? It's kind of the wrong direction. Like, I'm trying to follow the arrows. I want it to stop before to get to the intersection. Oh, maybe I had it rotated wrong? No? It's always pointing the wrong direction, it seems to me. Like, maybe it's not, I don't know. Because to me it seemed like this one was correct. Oh no, I guess that's just how it... I don't know how it works. We're going to probably blow up a couple trains in the process of figuring it out. My car is all fixed up, ready to go. I like it. We're going to be able to make bases with those little Autobots and have cars, parking lots in different bases. That's... Oh, and we got this. All right, good. So this was what I really wanted. The trains are fun, but I think it's going to take a while to really figure out the trains. Although I do have just enough to build one, so let's do this right now. And we'll put in a train, diesel locomotive. Oh, they're pretty big. This is actually barely enough space to actually think about it. Put one in there. Give it a bit of a... What are these people's names? Oh, is this the station names? Okay. You can change the name. I assume these are the names of like donators to the game. Or maybe developers that work on the game. Okay. Stop the train, go to the train. Add, go to station. So we've got both stations in there. Run. Need some coal. How do I give it coal? No path, it says. I also need to figure out a way to get it. Do I have to use like an inserter to give it coal, maybe? Let's just put an inserter over here with, well, it could be the train station itself that has to give it coal. I don't know. And a chest. And we'll put a little bit of coal in the chest to get things working. And then we'll give it some power, of course. And I just want to get this track out of my inventory because I got too much stuff in my inventory right now. Alright, so power. Okay. That actually is working. It's giving it coal. So you have to use inserters to get items in and out of the train. That's fine. How do you make sure it's got a path to its... Move station. Oh, look at that! Alright, so it made it. I wonder if it... Can it only go one direction, maybe? Like, it can't like, go backwards? So that's Philip. Can you go there now? If I add that? Next stop, Philip Hansen. So it's... I actually don't want it to wait very long. Let's just keep it moving. Keep it always moving. Okay, so it says no path. So I guess maybe the trains don't stop and turn direction like I was thinking. Like, what I'd have to do is make a bit of a loop. Which is okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's try to make a quick loop. And I guess then I'll have to end the episode because we're already over 30 minutes, as crazy as that is. Next episode, we're going to spend some time getting our petroleum working, I think. Because that's pretty important. But I just want to see the train work a little bit better here. So let's try to do a nice little loop-de-loop. What connects? What am I looking for here? That one? No. What is the shape that connects? Probably that. I have to add a diagonal myself. And then... Right, then I have to add another diagonal there. Okay, so make sure we'll put the diagonals in. It automatically fits the spot, sort of, maybe. Okay, so now the train can get that far. Oh, this is going to take a lot of track. A couple more of those, some more of these. Let's actually pick this station up because it's too close to my other stuff. I just want to see this work once before I end the episode, that's all. Okay. And then we just got to get one more little loop. Hopefully I saved enough space for it. Just barely, I think. Awesome. I think this is going to work. Pretty sure. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Alright, so now we put the station, train stop over here. Yep, for that direction. What's the name of the station? Well, this is the Tad Williams station. And we make sure the train wants to go there. And we got it! Stops for a second. Is it going to keep going? I want you to keep moving. Philip Hansen, Tad Williams. Oh, you can actually... Okay, so you can manually put coal in there. There you go. You just have to click the button. That's no big deal then. But how do you get it to keep going? Oh, okay, so it still waits a little while. But then it goes on. Oh, that one's automatic. Oh, right. Each station you can put the timer on. Of course you can. So we'll have them each wait for like 5 seconds. And then we'll move on. Awesome! Okay, we got trains! So then you can set them to wait for a while, pick up some goods, and then offload the goods somewhere else. So what we're going to do eventually then is have a train route from like the copper into somewhere that needs copper, I guess. And it'll unload a whole lot of it. We'll probably want to use like fast inserters. Actually, there's one thing we didn't do yet. Okay, hold on. Hold on. One more thing and then we'll wrap it up. We didn't add any of the cargo trains. Okay. So these things I imagine I can fill up just like before. Maybe not manually. These ones, oh no, you can manually fill them up too. Okay. They're like little chests. They hold 16, I think. And if we tell it to continue on, I wonder if it'll move slower now that it's got all these engines. Or now that it has all these cargo trains. And also go. Yeah, that's a bit... Is it a bit slower? Still pretty good speed. I don't know... Does it say, like, weight anywhere on it? It tells you how fast it's moving. Oh well, no big deal. I'm actually quite happy with that. So I think I've got the basic... Can it run us over? Yep, you can be killed by trains. Alright, good time to end the episode. Oh, that's great. Alright, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Next time we'll get to the gas, I promise.